It's a continuation where we are going to talk only about the preventive measures and the diagnosis. In the case study, I said the doctor has suggested for ELISA test. There's another test. That's how we can confirm. ELISA is just the preliminary. So if you have to confirm whether the person is, having HIV, so it can be done only by Western blot confirmation, or we can say confirmatory test can be done. That's basically on this page. You can see here. Okay, Western blot. Exam में कई बारी आता है Western blot is related with which disease, or ELISA is related. ELISA doesn't give the confirmation. So confirmation is given by Western blot test. Okay, and let's see what are the preventive measures. So just read these preventive measures. That's on page 238. So some children get confused with the prevention and transmission. Okay, prevention is how we can take care, how we can use the knowledge to avoid the spreading. So we have around 7 points. So just quickly we'll just go through all the 7 points. First, if people are educated, they will not have that virus. Second, needles and syringes. So if you go to a doctor, you should be very cautious. You should be careful that needles are being thrown and a new needle is always used. Then the third point, sexual habits should be changed immediately. And the fourth is high risk group. We're talking about the people who are donating blood. They should be very cautious. Those people can spread the disease. And then toothbrushes, razors and articles can also get contaminated if there is blood in it. So that should not be shared. That's what I'm saying. And then before receiving the blood, if you're receiving blood or if there is an emergency, you're taking blood from the blood bank, make sure the blood is being checked before it is induced into the patient. Then now this is something very important. Screening has to be done. It is now again a responsibility of hospital. When you are a blood donor, they have to test whether your blood is suitable for donation. Then organ donors also, when we suddenly are in need, कई बारी हमें लगता है अभी हमें कहीं से भी किडनी मिले, कहीं से भी लिवर मिले, but once you get it, it has to be tested that the blood group is not having any kind of infection, especially HIV. So once the organ has been placed, you cannot say now it cannot work out, right? So once the organ has been placed, and if that person was having HIV, then the symptoms would be different. So the last one is donor of the semen and growth hormone has to be also screened. Some, like you call as surrogacy. In surrogacy, the semens are collected from the donors. And the donor is not been told and it is kept in secret, or we say it is not revealed who is the donor. So in those cases, there has to be routine screening for HIV. Okay, and the last one is the person who goes for hemodialysis. Hemodialysis is related with the kidney. If the person is having any kind of irregularity in the blood has to be clarified. So that is done through hemodialysis. Okay, so kidney was not working and then the patient goes for artificial dialysis and then hemodialysis is done. Here, special risk people are the pregnant people. If the pregnant ladies have to undergo that, they have to be very careful. Then what are the treatments? If we actually see, there are no proper treatment. There is no specific treatment being found. It's only through some of the drugs and some therapy that can be given to the patient. Once the virus is in, still the science has not developed to give us 100% treatment for that disease. We have ART, that's antiretroviral therapy. That's basically being done to treat, that can just improve the condition and HIV के multiplication को कम कर सकता है. HIV virus once enter, it has to multiply ना, so उसको थोड़ा कम कर सकता है, but complete eradication नहीं होता. And then some medicines like efavirenz and lamivudine is also being provided. That's it for these two diseases, cancer and AIDS.